Hello, all my moon babies, and welcome back. My name is Kandice, and I am the founder and owner of Subconscious Moon. Today, we're going to be diving into a different type of reading than we normally would. This reading is going to be the hidden messages that you're not hearing or seeing from your spiritual team that you are in dire needing to understand. So I want you guys to really intuitively pick the pile that feels good for you. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and then this is pile number 3. I also just want to quickly say that please be aware of any scammers that are going to be in the comments or send you any personal DMs. Please be advised that I do not do that. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link is going to be in the description box down below. And please also be advised that I'm going to be closing my books here pretty soon. So if you do want to book your reading, I suggest that you do it now before my books do get closed up. Now, I do also want to just say that if you are seeing this video, I want you to intuitively collect which deck you are really leaning towards. Go with your first gut, go with your first instincts. This is going to be pile number 1, this is going to be pile number 2, and then this is going to be pile number 3. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and place a 30-second meditation. After the meditation, I'm going to give you a close-up of the crystals so you have a good idea, and then we'll go ahead and jump into that reading. We'll see you guys at your choosing pile, and enjoy the meditation. For pile number 1, we have selenite. For pile number 2, we have milky quartz. Hi, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. As I said before, today's reading is going to be all about what are you currently missing that your spiritual team is trying to tell you. So with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and continue shuffling the cards so I can get the energy out. Spirit, what is pile number 1 missing? What do they need to know right now? What messages are they currently missing during their journey? What do they need to get a more sense of, a better indication of? What do they need to work on? What do they need to let go? What do they need to embrace more of, Spirit? If I could please get some cards on the table to indicate that, that'd be really appreciated. All right. Spirit, what message does pile number 1 need to hear? This one, yes or no? What does pile number 1 need to hear? Thank you. I said one more. Thank you. I said that's it. Bottom of the deck, you do have the light. Bottom of the deck, you do have the King of Wands. Let's go ahead. Wow, you have a shit ton of masculine energy here. Crap load. Wow. Okay. Wow. Like a lot. And at the same time, though, there is feminine energy that's a reading off of this this pile. Like a lot of both feminine and masculine energy that you really need to amplify. I'm also getting like that the more you're in tune to your feminine energy or really honing in on what you want, the more you're going to accomplish a lot. The more you are tapping into your subconscious desires, the more you focus on that is how you get your clarification of what you should be doing to amplify the actions you need to take to move forward. I'm not at all getting any romantic feels. I'm not getting any like self-love feels. I'm getting a lot of career, a lot of motivation, a lot of indication of where you want to go, how you want to go about it. But again, there is a lot of feminine It's a lot of feminine driven. It's a lot of feminine understanding so that you can do the masculine, the doing a lot better. And I'm saying that because at the bottom of the deck, you got the King of Wands. Ooh, and you also got the Sun. So that's even more beautiful energy. What else you got underneath that? Yeah, the Hermit. That's what I'm saying. It really does feel like as you're tuning into as you're going inward, you going inward gives you the indication that you need in order for you to do the action, in order for you to do the things that you need to accomplish to get things done. Hermit is ruled by Virgo. It's ruled by planning, routines, being strategic, being smart about it. I'm also getting like home. So this may be a home base. This may be like a home business, or you working from home, or you developing that skill so that you can work from home, not wanting to be in a career base and doing the 9 to 5, but doing things more at home, more at pace. Because again, the Virgo is ruled by, it's an earth sign, so it's home. It's tending to your own garden, tending to those things. But it's also like in relation to understanding it, routines, getting things done, having your eyesight on the prize and moving forward. And as I speak about prize, like the Sun card is underneath the King of Wands. It's a lot of fire energy, like a shit ton of fire energy. So you may be a fire sign. You may be needing to be in that energy of fire, just really capitalizing that energy of just go getting, determination, willpower, just YOLO kind of energy, like really setting your mind forth on that. There's a huge energy of this. So you got 3 cards here that are masculine cards, but they also represent, like they're represented by a feminine. This is what I'm meaning when I'm saying like it really does seem like the more you're tuning into your feminine energy is how you actually tap into the masculine energy of actually implementing that. The King of Wands is somebody who doesn't stop. They do multiple things. They have multiple things that they're doing. They're either running the business behind the scenes, doing the admin, but they're also probably doing all the creation, the ideas, getting things amplified. The King of Swords is somebody who is keeping their mindset on the prize. They understand how to communicate things when it comes to their business, what they want, how to distribute that, how to really be in tune to the communication of that. Also being able to receive messages from divine, knowing that you're in the right direction. And the Emperor is Aries. A lot of fire energy again. It's Aries energy, it's doing energy. It's like I'm taking care of my castle, I'm taking care of my home, I'm taking care of my subjects, my people, making sure that everyone's good to go. No one's, depleting in any kind of way because all of my hard work is paying off. I'm also just heard the word that by Aries season, a lot of things are going to change for you, especially if you're implementing those things now in the month of February. By April, May, your items or what you're working towards is really going to change your dynamic with your career. But it's most importantly about how are you tuning into yourself. With the Moon card here, I'm getting a lot of big energy of like you're just not listening. And not in a bad sense. It's like I feel like your feminine side has really been trying to tap into you, especially your subconscious moon, especially your subconscious, as well as your ancestor, your spiritual team have been trying to give you the answers that you need. They've been trying to reveal some answers that you've been looking for when it comes to what you want to do. I'm also hearing dream work, so you may be getting like really vivid dreams or really indications of like what you should be doing, or like, that's kind of weird, or I was in a school, but I was learning something, but I don't remember that learning, what we were learning, or, oh, that sounds like a cool thing to really like tap into that. Like having like random ideas, these random feelings. That's because your spiritual team and your ancestors are trying to communicate that to you through your dreams. I'm also getting a sense like with the moon energy here that you guys should really be tapping into manifesting with the moon, using water as a nice element to bring forth that energy. The moon heavily has a big impact on the water, and us being water with like 80% of us being water, the moon has a heavy energy when it comes to our emotions and how we in tune to those. So your subconscious or the moon here is really trying to have you understand there's a lot of things that you're missing. There's a lot of things that you need to connect the dots on. But it's about when you start tapping into that energy, tapping into that feminine, tapping into what you want, how you want it, the kind of career, what would that mean? Like really tuning into that. I've just heard a lot of journaling needs to happen. A lot of you sitting down and getting a clear indication of what you do want. And by you tapping into journaling or meditating or finding like your purpose or really trying to understand like the who, what, where, why, like what would you want to create? How would it look like? What would you be doing? You using the moon energy to script, using journaling to script, using manifestations around the new moon to really bring forth these new ideas, or having you be more in tune to the work ethic of what it would mean for you to be a boss. That's another thing. With the King of Cups here, they just want, especially with the Knight and the King of Cups here, there is a huge indication from your spiritual team that they want you to be very careful about your emotions. Because I'm getting a lot of fire and water energy here. You guys may have a lot of fire and water energy in this pile. You guys really do manifest through your emotions. You really do manifest how you feel. Like if you're feeling good, you manifest a lot. If you're feeling shitty, you manifest shittiness. If you're focusing on yourself and what you're wanting to have for you, you do attain a lot of that information back for yourself. Especially since we have the Knight of Cups here, she's literally focused on that pink cup, which makes me think of self-love. She's focused on what she wants to like create, who she feels, what she feels, being confident in that. Especially since we have a lot of yellow here, which makes me go into your solar plexus, of feeling more successful, feeling more radiant, feeling more at ease of what you're doing. This horse is gray, so this is spiritual energy. Being more prompt and being more secure and feeling like you're, yes, my spirit team, my ancestors are guiding me confidently into this new direction. Is the more I focus on my pink cup, the more I focus on me, the more I'm doing this, the more I can actually implement that kind of success into my life. The King of Cups is someone who obviously intuitively is connected to his energies. He's not allowing things that may be going outside of his control to dictate how he responds, and he knows that inside how he feels is what helps him stay more firm of who he is. I also just want to say, like, again, he's holding another pink cup, so it's like the more you're focused on here, right, it really brings you more to this energy of the king, of someone who really is in tune to themselves, tuned to what he wants. Again, the similarities of the color associations of it being like green, blue, and yellow, a lot of heart chakra, a lot of solar plexus, confidence, knowing that what you're doing, you're creating the world and the life that you want, you're in that direction, you're feeling confident, you're not feeling self-doubt. A lot of masculine energy indicating not at all self-doubt, actually. A lot of affirming of like, yeah, this is what I want, I'm going for it. This is what I'm doing, and I'm doing it anyway. I know what you may think about this idea or this thought or what I want to create, but it doesn't matter because it feels good to me. It's not for you to create, it was meant for me to create. And the more you're paying attention to this, the more you're developing your pentacle, like your own success here, especially since we have so much masculine energy, but also with that feminine touch of really tapping into that emotion. The Eight of Pentacles is you here fine-tuning that. So as you're developing a stronger sense with the moon, really getting that clear indication of what you want to create, or the business, or how this is going about for your career, because that's the energy I'm getting. I'm just getting heavily energy of career or business here. The more you're focused on that, the more you're determined, the more you're really honoring that, the more you're creating out of that, the more you're feeling emotionally connected, the more you're feeling mentally connected, knowing that your actions are meeting what you're feeling. It allows this Eight of Pentacles to really come a lot faster because you're fine-tuning it. You're really in tune to your emotions, your feminine and your masculine, which allows you to really focus on this. It allows you to really tend to this. It allows you to really develop this, and then go backwards again and like make sure that it matches right. It matches your message, is exactly what you want to do. It matches your aesthetics. It matches the type of content you're working with. There is this big turnaround here of how much, if you're tuning in, this is how much you're going to be successful, or this is how much is going to be successful for you in your next adventure. Next, we're going to go into these spellcasting cards, because I just want to continue on, because I just keep hearing it's career, it's motivation, it's determination, it's go-getting, it's not stopping, it's motivation, it's putting your money where your mouth is. Like, you're saying you want all these manifestations. You're saying you want all these manifestations, you want all these things, but are you tending to that? Are you working towards that? Are you allowing yourself to really be in it? Are you really making sure that your actions are meeting your words? Are you fine-tuning it? Are you paying attention to it? Especially since we got the pro-life purpose. Look, since we got life purpose, and then we also got the financial health. Yeah, you're trying to level up your business, your career in some capacity. You're trying to level up and really create from your own true abundance. This is you really tapping into that energy and understanding of what you're doing, and is exactly what you should be doing. Look, there, y'all, I don't know what you're doing, but this is a huge energy of just continue, don't stop. I feel like some of you guys may be getting some bump in the roads, or you feel as if there's a lot of bump in the roads, that you're not being able to really create the thing that you're wanting to create. But there you are. You're maybe feeling a little bit like, I just don't know if this is right, if this is going to make my abundance like my true abundance. You're wanting to really get out of that 9-to-5 and be secure within how you want to make your own money. You're really tapping into that energy of, I just want that true abundance. I don't want that fake abundance. I don't want that living paycheck to paycheck energy. Spirit says one more. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, yeah. Okay, you guys got a lot of cards. The first thing I want to talk about is beauty. This is at the bottom of the deck, and the first thing I heard is, please do some self-care. Please recognize your own worth. Please understand your own energy. Please stop second guessing who you are. Please start really focusing on yourself and what you want to have for you. There's just this huge, great energy of like, the more you are tuning to yourself and your own energy, that feminine energy, you tapping into that, you recognizing that and believing in yourself. Like, as you look at yourself in the mirror, you're saying, yeah, I am a boss. Yes, I am a boss. Yes, I'm somebody who makes my own abundance. Yes, this is somebody this is me. If you start believing in who you are, you really start to amplify everything else. This brings in the energy of reconciliation. This allows you to really reconnect to self. I just also heard, with these two being together, you may do a lot of things during this full moon, between this full moon and new moon, or again, going back to what I said about you using the moon to help amplify this. I'm also hearing, use your inner child. This is you healing your inner child of what you want to do. Like, maybe there's something that you wanted to create when you were a child, or something that you really enjoyed doing as a child, that maybe people said this isn't going to be abundant, so you never did it, or you never really took a chance on it. And Spirit's like, no, this is the time for you to do that. Please start having more willpower and believing in yourself. Please start amplifying that energy, because the more you are, the more you do, the more you get more comfortable with self. You start to believe in self, believe in what you're doing, having that strength, having that inner capacity to really understand that this is part of me. This is for me. This is meant for me. No one else but for me. This was part of my purpose. This is part of my connection. Do you see how there's two here and there's two here? There really is this huge connection to you guys and what you want to create. You're trying to really do this with your own intent, your own way of doing it, not doing it how someone else wants you to do it. Making me go back to that King of Swords, of you understanding that this was part of your journey. Like, you were understanding that download, or that sense of, I should create that was meant for me to receive, or that was meant for me to start creating. This is bringing in financial health. I mean, especially if you guys are really trying to have your abundance be connected to you. Like, you don't want a boss, you don't want anything other than that. Like, I don't know what you guys are creating, what you're doing, but you are really, if you're tapping into this energy that your spiritual team is trying to have you understand, is trying to have you see, if you're really tapping into that and developing that, this is how you get that financial health. That is how you get that financial freedom. You being your own independent, your own boss, and you really captivating on your own worth in that sense. The next card that came out is talent. So you using your talents, using your passions, You using your creativity is going to be another way that you do this. Another moon shape here too. Another recognizing, like literally seeing things for its full light, not having that feeling as if what you are doing or what you are creating is a mistake. It actually is illuminated here of saying, yes, your talent is what makes you you, is what makes you or brings in that abundance. By you reconnecting to self, that is how you actually attune to that. This is also telling me about manifestations of what I've been saying about you actually using the energy of the moon to create your manifestations come to life. Use the energy of the moon, you guys. I'm going to continue on with my moon energy every Monday, but I do also talk about the new moon and full moons and how you can utilize this energy to amplify your manifestation. So I'm going to continue doing that. I really hope you dive in more into that, because you using the moon and you placing your intentions out to the moon, to the universe, and say, this is what I want to create, or this is how I want to start making my abundance. This is how you actually get that to come about. And lastly, we do have spirit guide here. And the only thing I'm going to say about that is just please start tuning in or tapping into your spiritual family. They're here. Hence me being there, giving this message to you guys. You guys are, they're here. They're here trying to tell you, the more you're tapping into this energy, the more you're going to be successful. Okay, so Spirit, what is the last message here for pile number 1 for you? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? What do they need to let go of? What do they need to embrace of more? Which chakras do they need to be more in line to receive their blessings? What? Okay, so we only got 2 cards here. I'm not sure what happened with the camera here, so I apologize if something happened, but we only got 2 cards. Bottom of the deck, we do have isolation, and this is in relation to your throat chakra. All I heard is don't keep your ideas in the dark. Don't keep yourself in the dark. Don't allow yourself to feel as if you're not good enough. Don't try to self-sabotage. Don't think that you're not good. Look, don't think that you're not good enough, or this isn't going to be successful. Stop putting in the energy that this isn't going to work. Stop putting in the energy that you're always going to have to live paycheck to paycheck. Stop thinking that you're always going to have to be independent to somebody else. Stop thinking that or dependent on somebody else, excuse me. Stop thinking that what you are or who you are or where you come from or what you're trying to develop is incorrect, or it's not for you. It is, my love. It is. You got your root chakra and you got your solar plexus. There's something here that you're feeling insecure, and obviously it's about money, because who you are and your creativity or your talents or your passions or anything like that. There is a good indication that that is what you're feeling insecure about, and because of that insecurity, you're feeling as if you're missing out, or this isn't going to happen, like it's unattainable. And it is attainable. It absolutely is attainable for you to get the financial health, for you to get life purpose, for you to get all of these masculine and feminine cards that indicate boss energy. It's absolutely capable of you for you to receiving these type of blessings. You also got manifestations. Let's not forget about that too. You got a lot of powerful cards here, a lot of powerful energies indicating that if you just believe in yourself and remove that insecurity, you'll be able to really get the answers that you need, the clarity, right? The King of Swords, you're getting that clarity and that indication of what you need to do to bring forth more self-love, for you to be focusing more on your energy so that you can create the abundance that your true desires. And then lastly, we got facade. This is your solar plexus. This is the energy of you feeling like it's like a false ideal, a false sense of like you being in this energy, like this is even possible kind of energy, like no way would I be able to accomplish this, no way would I ever be able to be financial free, or like there's no way I'd be able to have fame or have any type of abundance in my bank account. That's a facade. That is a lie that you're telling yourself. That is a lie that you are that is a lie that you're allowing yourself to continue to add on like as if it's truth, and it's not truth. You're just eliminating your own abundance coming in your way because you're afraid of what the truth may be, or what you can actually have for your life. Don't self-doubt, I just heard. Don't believe in the bullshit, I just also heard. They're saying that they're trying to give you this notion of what you're doing or what you want is right. What you're doing, what you want is absolutely correct. What you want and your desires is absolutely how you get the financial freedom that you're desiring. I also just heard that you need to tap into your shadow and ask, what is the problem? What is the trigger? Why do you feel the way that you feel, for you to get a more better indication for that? I'm also hearing that the more you are tapping into your childhood, especially since we have a child here, there may be a male figure in your life that you felt like A, disappointed you in money, or B, they weren't really there, or C, both of those energies. But since they're both wearing red and yellow and blue, this is your root, right? And this is your solar plexus, right? And this is also then your throat chakra if you speak your truth. Look at that. I just realized that. How these three colors are literally in the middle of that card, of how you need to really embrace more of that. Getting out, like, first of all, with this facade, speak your truth, or speak your question, or talk to the person that you may be feeling that connection to, and asking them why this may have happened, or what happened in your childhood, to get more indication of, to get more clarity, you know. Then going back to this isolation, is that don't keep yourself in the dark. Don't feel as if like you're not good enough, or isolate yourself from this type of abundance. Start journaling, start doing things that's going to help amplify your security of feeling more independent than you feeling like you have to be dependent on somebody else. I do want to say after that, you did have destiny here, which is underneath. This is your crown chakra. This is spiritual guidance. This is part of your purpose. You got literally life purpose here, and then you're getting destiny. This is part of your journey for you to really amplify that. I kind of just want to get one last card from your spiritual team, from your family, to see what is the outcome, Spirit. What is the outcome for pile number 1 if they were to listen to this advice? What is the outcome, Spirit, if they were to pick up this advice? What is the outcome? Ooh, the 5 of Wands came in reverse. No more fighting with self. No more thinking that you're not good enough. No more thinking of, it's just never gonna be me. Like, I'm listening to them, and they're saying like you are feeling like you're comparing your life to other individuals, or comparing yourself to, this is who I'm always going to be. This is how I'm always going to be. This is how it's always going to be for me. Like, I just keep hearing like, my life will never look like that. My life will never have that in there. Like, there's a lot of self-doubt and a lot of self-loathing. They want you to stop that, because at the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Cups. Your wish will be fulfilled. The things that you're wanting for will be fulfilled. If you continue to pay attention to your own cup, look at life in a fresh perspective, look at life in a more loving, emotionally connected perspective, things can absolutely change for you for the better, but it's more of you tuning into that. So pile number 1, this is going to be the end of your reading. I truly hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a good thumbs up, and let me know if you guys enjoy these kind of readings. Other than that, I really wish you guys the best, and thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys at our next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and shuffle the cards. I'm going to infuse the question of, Spirit, what does pile number 2 need to hear right now? What is the energy that you would like for them to know? What do they need to do? What do they need to be in? The energy, what do they need to let go of? Spirit, what does pile number 2 need to embrace more of? If you could please give me the cards on the table, that'd be really appreciated, family. All right. Okay, Spirit, what message does pile number 2 need to hear? What does pile number 2 need to hear? Thank you. Thank you. Apologize, I'm not sure what happened or when it cut off, but the word that I got when I got done shuffling was love. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Cups here. So let's see what we have. Oh, my lanta, I didn't even know this was almost burning. Almost causing a fire here, Kandice. My bad, y'all. Almost literally, ooh, that's what I was smelling. Oh, that's scary. Okay. Obviously, the Tower need to be happening, but it's just upright or reverse. They said it's in reverse. So we have the Tower, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. We also have the Six of Cups and the Artiste. Is this more self-love or love? This is self-love. I just heard that. They said, no, this is internal love. This is internal happiness. This is internal satisfaction. This is internal enjoyment. Internal. That's all I'm hearing is eternal. I'm also hearing there is a version of you that you're trying to create. There is a version of you that you see in the mirror that you want to emanate. You want to bring forth more happiness this way. You want to bring more of a true abundance. You want to create the life that you want. You're ready. Forward movement is all you see. You don't want any more stagnation or unhappiness. You've come to terms with a lot of things. You've come to terms with the things that you had to deal with, your past relationships, even your own judgments, your own self-worthy, your own self-loathing, codependency, you're done with that. Not speaking your truth or even being open up to speak your truth. A lot of internal conflict of what to do next too with this situation. Like, do I do this? Do I move on? Is this the right direction? And I'm getting a lot of those things I've said to you guys so far just on these two cards. If it was up this way, it would be like me saying, oh, you guys know, like, you don't know like what's happening, like you're getting to the bottom of it, like you're undecisive of what you should be doing. But it came out in reverse. Like, you guys know what the Tower was. You know that because of this Tower moment, it's actually allowed you to make the clear decision of you not fighting, internal fight, an internal battle of not knowing, like, is this right? It is right. You made the right decision and you know that now, and you're really focused on your own energy and really wanting to manifest a new version of you, a new life for you, a new everything. I'm just getting new energy, new love, new self-love, especially since we have the Eight of Cups at the bottom. Yeah. And underneath that, we have the Ten of Swords. There is no battle. You're closing a chapter and you're entering a chapter of love, of focusing on self, of loving on self, of understanding yourself a lot better, knowing that internally what you feel is absolutely truth and you don't have to hide from that anymore. Like, you don't have to feel as if like it wasn't right or that it wasn't, I don't know how to really say this, but more of like you understanding that you've gone through what you've gone through and it was meant for you to get to where you are right now. You may be a water sign, you may be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Either way, you're really using the energy of the water signs and transmuting this energy from one thing another, especially since she has like a cup here, a chalice, and then she has a bowl. It feels like she's using that energy to really drink more and how that manifestation into more positive energy for her, transmuting it negative to positive. She's also wearing a pink robe and everything else is kind of outlined in pink. So a lot of self-love here. There's a lot of self-love. I get what they're saying. You've closed out this chapter mentally and you're ready. Or this is the energy that you're walking into, since the reading is based on what you need to hear right now. So either you're going in the stage of understanding what you need to move away from or what you need to develop more of a stronger sense of, to move past this, to allow yourself to grow from this experience and develop more self-love, develop more of an intuitive energy of your own emotions and going with that. And when you do this or when you do that, it brings more you seeing who you want to be. The Artiste is actually a bonus card in this deck, and it basically is saying like this person is seeing a version, like this is a portal. He's seeing a new version of his life through his own third eye. He's seeing a new version of what he could be doing or what he wants to do through his third eye, through his own intuition, through guidance from his highest self, his ancestors, his spiritual team. They're trying to help guide him in the right direction so that he can start creating the world that he wants. That is literally the Artiste. So somebody who's taken a moment to really understand and hone in on that energy to create the life that they want. And I'm also getting like scripting is going to be a good thing for you. Besides scripting, you just journaling is going to be a great thing for you to really listen to your own emotions, for you to really understand the tower moment that you're going through, asking yourself inner child healing questions, asking yourself about how you feel about moving on without this individual, really understanding your past so that your future is something that's brand new, so that your future is something you really want. It's coming from your own heart space. It's coming from your own energy. It's not coming from anybody else. It's more coming from you intuitively, what you want to tap into to start manifesting that. And with the Six of Cups here, the Six of Cups is literally about balance and harmony. And this is emotional balance and harmony. This is you understanding you. And it's making me go back into the third, like the solar plexus of you doing some inner child healing. You taking a moment to really, you're taking a moment to really understand and heal your shadow self, your inner child, to connect those two energies and say, it's okay. We're healing now. We're moving past this now. We're moving towards more abundance, more peace, less chaoticness, less anger, less frustration, less sadness, and more balance, more harmony, more connection, more intuitive energies here. Next, I want to dive into the Work of Light cards here and see what additional messages Spirit has for you, pile number 2. So Spirit, what does pile number 2 continue to work on? What do they need to continue to see as they're on their own new journey of doing self-love, of understanding themselves, of being more compassionate to self? What do they need to tap in more of, Spirit? What do they need to know right now? What do they need to know right now, Spirit? This one, we have Akasha Records. What else do they need to know, Spirit? Thank you, thank you. Pillar of Light. Dance with Life. They said one more. And setting boundaries. Yeah. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, you have Inner Temple. Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. And then underneath that, we have Pleiades, you're being unbound. And then we have Birthright, birthing a new age. Underneath that, we do have the Great Gathering. A lot of positive energies here of you moving towards your own healing and understanding of self. Honestly, that's all I'm getting. You're tuning into your own heart. You're tuning into your own space, your inner temple, your vessel in you. You're connecting. You're allowing yourself to be more spiritual, more aligned to your purpose. Because of that, you're probably seeing that you're more of a starseed or having that starseed energy within you. And you're letting go of the feeling as if you're a nobody, but understanding no, you're everyone. You're everything. You're here to uplift, and that's part of your journey is to do this. And you're also birthing a new age of you, a new version. You're tapping into your feminine energy and really understanding that and going with it. You're understanding. I also heard dark feminine. So some of you guys may be understanding your dark feminine energy really well. We also have the Great Gathering. This is your soul family, your spiritual team coming together to help you up, to kind of help you in this journey, to help you along your path of you understanding your worth. Okay, this is Inner Temple. This is beautiful energies here. So going with the first one that came out, the Akasha Records. The Akasha Records is just a place, think of it like a giant ass library with everyone's information on it. And you're probably going to be getting a lot of vivid dreams about you understanding your true identity, your true journey, what you were meant to just experience was meant for you to go on this path. It was part of your Akasha record. It was part of a thing that you had signed off on and said, I want to endure this. And if I endure this and finally get past that and I learn my lesson, then I get to ascend and I get to really show who I truly am as me being a Pleiadian or me being a starseed, someone who's really here to help the collect in a different way. But my energy, my path is what helps me help other people get to their own ascension. And I can say that for myself because my own path is what helped me get to here right now to help your ascension using tarot. So this is a beautiful connection. Then we have pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Yeah. Because of you tapping into this and not like diminishing it, you're really understanding your own emotional, feminine energies of what you have just gone through. This is allowing you to really tap into this type of oracle starseed energy. They want you to really dance more. Be more loose. Don't be so rigid. Understand that you're going through it, but it's part of your energy. Dance with it. I'm hearing a lot of sacral chakra, a lot of inner child, a lot of lower chakra energies is going to help you feel more connected to that. Especially since we have children, like dance with life. It makes me feel like, how did you dance when you were a kid? How did you dance when you were just by yourself, even right now at home? You can't tell me you don't dance by yourself, because you do. You do. Everybody does in some capacity, either that's in singing in the shower or you're dancing around doing something. However you like to implement that energy of just movement, they want you to bring that more into your routine. And then the other card that came out we do have is boundaries. So setting boundaries to those individuals, especially since you did have the Tower card in reverse, you're moving forward. So the more you're moving forward, it's like you don't need to have other people overcast your new journey. You're going to be leveling up in a different way. Your aura is leveling up. You, in a sense, are leveling up. So because of this level up, because you're changing your past, because you're allowing yourself to be more aligned into your own energy, you need to also be setting those boundaries for people who would probably try to place harm on you or want to suck out that energy from you as well. Next, I'm going to go ahead and grab these Egyptian cards and see what is the last message here for you. So Spirit, what is the last message for pile number 2 in regards to their journey? What do they need to know? What do they need to feel? What do they need to embrace more of? Can I get some cards on the table, please, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you. They said one more. Thank you. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have fish. All I heard was just keep swimming. Don't give up. Keep swimming. You're on the right path. It may not feel like it. It may not feel like it, but you are. This card right here is just a confirmation of what we've been talking about. You've been activated. Your journey has been activated. You understanding who you are has been activated. You being more attuned to your own spiritual side and your starseed energy has been activated. It is time that you're walking towards your own path and you believing in this path, that it is right for you to go through all of this. Like, it's part of it. It's meant for you to experience it. This is how you start to really activate your true self. Didn't I say child energy? This is so funny. What did you do as a kid? What did you do as a kid? I need to know what you did as a child, because this is just another clear, yep. The more you are tuning into that energy of you being a kid and having fun and just allowing yourself to be free, going back to these energies. I'm also hearing some of you guys may be actually indigo babies. Look up indigo star seeds. I'm getting looking at all this purple, all this pink. It's making me go back into indigo. A lot of you guys may have been diagnosed with ADHD. You may have a lot of like chaoticness or people gravitating towards you because your energy is just like that. So you subconsciously grab their darkness, or you subconsciously grab their dark energy, and then they know that you're the reason, or whenever they hang out with you, you help them feel a lot better. That's because they can just talk to you in that sense. Like, your energy is very much like a motherly, or like I can tune into that. I'm getting also a lot of water energy too. I just got a lot of heavy water, intuitive, intuition based star seeds. So again, you may be a Palladian or you may be an indigo baby, but either way, there's a huge indication of like, you're a starseed. Like, this was what you just went through was part of your own ascension, like we've been saying. Next we have Rider. Rider is the same card as the Fool in tarot. This is a new journey. It's going to be long. It's probably going to be hard. You're probably gonna cry a lot. You're probably going to be really tapping into your subconscious and like diving into your shadow, diving into your inner child healing, like really coming to terms to your stuff that you have to go through. But this is also going to determine how strong-willed you are. Again, a lot of purple here. And then we also have all the chakra colors right here, as well as the child. So again, you tuning into your childlike energies is gonna help you heal a lot faster. You dancing, you moving. It's a good indication here, y'all. Oh my God, look. Y'all got activation twice. There's only 2 of these cards in the whole deck. So you guys got both of these cards twice. Yeah, you're definitely a starseed. You're definitely in the higher realms of like, you're part of the ascension. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're part of the ascension. You're part of the worker. You're part of a light worker. You're part of the energy to help uplift. This right here is catapulting your own growth, your own journey. This is beautiful. Like love, I hear it. I hear the keyword again, love. I hear it. And then lastly, we have ship. All I'm hearing about ship is that this is a new. It's like if you live in a different town or a different country or like a different state, you're literally about to pack up and move. I don't know if that's physically what you're going to do, but that's the energy I'm getting from this reading, is like you are literally picking up your old life and you're moving away from that, spiritually, emotionally, probably physically as well. You're going to be literally moving away from these negative things, these people, this situation, and you're going into a new land, a new destination, a new place where it is more you. I also just heard more safe, more aligned, more in tune to self, like what you want to do or where you want to live, or even just like you moving away from these chaotic energies. It's just you becoming more safe, more pure, more happy. A lot of water again, a lot of tuning into your feminine motions again, I'm hearing. I also just heard do moon work. Since we do have the moon here, it looks like the moon, but it's the sun, but they're giving me like moon, water, tune to that, listen to that. If there's things around the moon phases that you feel like you need to let go, use that moon energy to help uplift that. If you're trying to manifest a new place or new energy, a new area, a new temple, a new whatever, use the moon energy to amplify that as well. And I think that's it, y'all. I'm asking if that's it, and they're like, I think that's it. So this is going to be the end of your guys' reading. Thank you so much, pile number 2. Allow me to channel your energy. Please thank your guides, your higher self, on leading you to pile number 2. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I really hope that you're honoring yourself and knowing that you have gone through it, but it doesn't mean it defines you. It only helps push you to your next direction, your new direction. So Ashe, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and I will catch you guys at our next video. Bye, my loves. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. I am so excited for us to get to this place, for you to be here. So please take a deep breath while I shuffle the cards in front of you. So Spirit, what is the message for pile number 3? What is the message for pile number 3? What do they need to know right now? What do they need to pay attention to? What are they missing? What do they need to embrace more of? Spirit, if I could please get some cards on the table, that'd be really appreciated. Okay. Spirit, what message? What message does pile number 3 need to hear? Ooh, Jesus, that really flew. They said one more. Whoa, okay, that was a lot. Okay, that's a lot. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna confirm the cards, you guys. 1 second. Bottom of the deck, you got the 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, I love it. The energy is radiant. Luxury. Some of you guys are really manifesting, man. This is beautiful abundance. This is intuitive abundance. This is longevity abundance. This is long-term abundance. This is connection abundance. This is truth abundance. I feel like you guys are really working towards your own success here, your birthright. changing the dynamic, changing the storyline, changing how you would receive your abundance. You're changing your mindset. You're just changing. You're allowing growth to happen here. You do have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, put that one over here. We have, is it upright or reverse? Okay. Then we have the Hierophant. I'll put that one over here. Then we have the Prince of Cups. And then lastly, we have the Four of Cups. Honestly, the first thing I want to talk about is, I'm just going to talk about the overall energies that I'm getting for you guys. Honestly, what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing is that the feeling like you're not going to attain this, or that it's not happening, or that what you're doing is insignificant, or that it's not going to work for you, is absolutely false. Usually with the Four of Cups would indicate that you're like ignoring the signs from Spirit or God, divine, whoever, however you see them. You're ignoring what they're trying to give you as far as like a message. And with this deck specifically though, it's the opposite. It's like you're learning about luxury. You're learning about more solid foundation with yourself, and that connection, that emotional connection that you would have with abundance or with money. You guys are really changing. Like, you guys have really changed yourself, your mindset, your emotional connection to money. That's all I'm hearing, is like you changed. And this change is actually bringing forth a lot of different positive energies into your life. This is bringing more of a balance, an equal balance between how you make your money and how your money comes in. There is a more friendship here. The friendship is more bonding. The friendship is more loving. The friendship is more giving. And it's like what you give in, you get back. You're understanding that it's a best friend relationship with your money. Not at all. It's give and take, and like you have to live paycheck to paycheck. Like, you're really attuned to your abundance, and that relationship that you have developed has gotten way more stronger than ever before. You have absolutely come to another terms of a completion, especially since I'm looking at the numbers of 6 and 4. That's 10. You have 10 right here. There is a lot of completion here of what you're putting into your hard work is what you're going to get back. This year is also the year of abundance. It's a year of harmony and balance. So you getting a 6 here, it makes it more clear that the more you are tuning into this, you having that beautiful relationship between you and your money, you and your abundance, you and how you make your abundance, and being attuned to that. That is how your wealth, that is how your family lineage, this is how things start to really accrue for you, because not only are you looking at money differently and respecting it and having a positive mindset and understanding the baggage or the triggers that you may have had in the past, this is also bringing in that money mindset of like having multiple options for where you do put your money. So even if that means you placing in more investments, or you learning more about NFTs, you're not doing little stupid side hustles, because you know that's little money and that's not the money you want to make anyway. So you're really shifting your energies from doing stupid stuff to more of like, I'm tuning into how I really want to make my abundance and how that makes sense to me. And then that in turn is building up a strong connection for long-term success of wealth really being developed in your family. Generational family, generational wealth, generational care, generational energy, just in general. That's all I'm getting. Just like very much like a long term. This is long term. This isn't just right now. This isn't just for like shits and giggles. Like, oh, maybe I'll tap into that. No, you guys are really tapping into your abundance here, and that's really beautiful. Next, I do want to tap into these two energies here. First, I really want to tap into the Hierophant. Keep listening to yourself. Keep believing in yourself. Keep having spirituality, whatever that means for you, at your forefront. Especially since I'm looking really for like how this card is really focused on here at the top. There's like a line here. I don't know if you can tell, but like it was really focused for me. Like him really tuning into himself, him tuning into his spirituality. Like this is the key on how he really makes the best decisions. Also, as I'm looking at that, this is a feminine. So this makes me kind of go into the energies of like the High Priestess, of you listening to yourself. You're following the direction that you need to go in order for you to really attain that abundance that is yours. a lot of sacral chakra here being healed, a lot of your desires being completed, a lot of your intuitiveness, your longevity really being acquired here as well. You may also be a Taurus or have Taurus energy in here, so there's a lot of you planting those seeds is going to create all the abundance that you're desiring. Especially we have like the wealth card here, a lot. Again, you guys are really doing a lot here. That's really, you're tuning into your own self, your own energies of who you are, what you want, and really obtaining to that. And you've been looking at life really more freshly, more positive, more energetically, more present. I just heard you're being more present with the page of, this is the Page of Cups, so it's presented here as the Prince of Cups, but this is you presenting yourself in a more distinct, a more positive, fun, go-getting, going with the flow, not trying to control how your abundance come in, not trying to control how you look at life or how you should be doing it. You're being your authentic self by receiving this money or how you're doing it. You're not being fake. It really is attuned to your own energy. You're following your third eye. You're following your intuition. You're following these energies, and then because of that, it's bringing forth a lot of abundance. By you tapping in and listening and planting those seeds and really working hard, you are listening to yourself. You're being present. This is creating that give and take energy that I'm putting more into it because it feels good and I'm gonna get it back. I'm getting this back because I'm getting so much luxury, and this is just bringing in so much more wealth for me. Ooh, this is beautiful energy, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna now dive into these cards here. This is the Dreamscape. So if you're not, before we dive into that, I just want to tap into something real quick. If you're not at this point, or this is where you're entering in, please know that this is going to be successful. Since this title of this reading is that this is what you need to know, this is what you need to be paying attention to, this is what you need to like focus on, please focus on that. Please have a more stronger spirituality to whatever it makes to you so that you can focus on that. Please look at life in a more fresh perspective so that you can go with the flow, what comes in and what comes out. Please understand that the energy that you put into this abundance is how you're going to get that same abundance coming back to you. You don't have to look at life with worry and like feeling as if like this isn't going to work out. It is. This is bringing forth that type of a foundation that you have been looking for, that emotional connection to your new foundation. And this again is bringing in that wealth for you. So don't second guess or feel as if like it's not working out or that it's not going to work out, because it is. All right, so let's see here. Spirit, what is the additional messages that pile number 3 needs to hear? What are the additional messages that pile number 3? Thank you. You are your own creator. Looking at that seer, immediately I thought you are your own creator. You are the person, you are your own alchemist. You're the one that really creates it. Your thoughts, your intuition is how you're really going to develop the sense of what you want to create. And they said one more. Uh-oh. Okay. That's it? So that's it. Okay. I'm going to go grab the cards there. 1 second. Got those cards here, so let's go ahead and dive right in. All right. Wow, I'm sorry if you hear those kids outside. Oh my Lanta, they're kids, y'all. I don't know what else to say. They're outside enjoying this heat. It's pretty hot out right now, so they're enjoying it. Bottom of the deck, you guys got the Knight. This is somebody that goes past the negative energies. This is someone that understands that they are in control of their own reality. This is also dream work. Look, moon energy right underneath that with the shadow. You tuning into your shadow, you tuning into the things that you may be feeling lack of, right? Again, if you're not at this point of where you're knowing that things are moving in your way, but you're entering the energies that, okay, I know this is going to be right for me, then this is your indication of what you need to be doing, okay? Diving into your own spirituality, or having a spirituality at the forefront of your own self-awareness that keeps you grounded, that's what's going to help you. Also, what's going to help you is you tapping into your shadow, you using the moon energy to really eradicate the things that you may be feeling, to feel more blessed, to feel more manifestating, to release all these negative energies, to really tap into that. the more you're tapping into that, the more you're rebalancing out the scales of your life. You're rebalancing out your life and how you see forth in that. It's allowing you to be more intuitive to self and what you want and how you want to create that. And this brings in more abundance. This brings in that 10 of Pentacles. This brings in that longevity, that family, that happiness. Because the more you're tapping into your feminine energies and really releasing the things that don't fit you, like coming to terms with the things at night, coming into terms with dark energies, the shadows, the things that really may be keeping you or having really bad nightmares. If you're tapping into that, you're really going to be tapping into your own truest abundance here. Now, getting back to the cards here, the first one that did pop out that I was talking about earlier is the Seer. This is the energy of like the Hierophant of you, the Hierophant as well as the High Priestess of you tapping into that. Because there is a third eye here. There's another horns, which represent, to me, this represents like Taurus energy again. We also have the serpent around her neck. So it is a huge energy of like knowing that if you are tapping into the third eye, your higher self, your priestess energy, you're going to eradicate that noose that you may be feeling, or that tightness, or the snaky people that are around you. You're going to be releasing these individuals from your space. The more you're tapping into this energy is the more you're going to be able to release the holes that you may be feeling like through your chokehold, or feeling as if like there's someone that's keeping you from your abundance, or you can't make it, or you're feeling dependent on someone else's work or their own like money helping you and surviving. Like the more you're tapping into this energy, you're going to be getting the clarifications or the indications specifically of what you should be doing to really fix that feeling as if like you're stuck. You're going to get the clarity that you need in order for you to make the right moves, to start looking at life positive, to start receiving that abundance, to start feeling more luxury instead of you feeling like things are not coming your way. Next we have the path. This path that you're on right now is bringing forth a new journey for you. Look, I think like right now, Spirit's like, this is the energy that you're currently in, and this is the energy. The Oracle cards are the current energy that you're in, and then the Tarot cards are the energy of like, this is, if you were to listen, if this is what you're wanting, this is what you're hoping for, that 10 of Pentacles, this is how you get there, by listening to these Oracle cards. Okay, the path is literally just stating that you're on the right path, regardless if this feels wrong or right. You are on the right path because everything that you're doing has intuitively led you right here in this moment to listen to this reading. You are intuitively following yourself. You're following what feels good for you, and you're allowing yourself to really see the truth for what it is. The next card that I want to say that's in relation to seeing the truth for what it is the Rabbit and the Fox. If you know anything about rabbits and foxes, they really don't go together. They really don't, one wants to eat the other. But in this stance, this is the energy of somebody who comes together and understands those two together. That without one, there is no other. Do you see what I'm saying? In relation to you right now, this is a good indication that think of the rabbit and the fox as you and somebody being deceitful. The person being deceitful being the fox and you being the rabbit. You probably gotten a lot of shit, or you might have gotten a lot of crap, and you may have gotten a lot of things that just didn't fit right, or it wasn't in your capacity to fix because it was somebody else's bullshit that you had to deal with, someone else's thing, someone else's words, someone else's feeling. It may even be yours. Your shadow side may be the fox. It may be the one that's been deceiving you and feeling like you're not good enough, or repeating those words as if you're not on the right place, or like you're doing all these extra things, or things are never going to come working out for you. Whatever or whoever it is, or the situation, the fox is the indication of the deceit, is the one that wasn't being right. And the rabbit is the one coming in trying to be positive, trying to be more happy, abundant, and really being attuned to like what's going on, and happy and free. The story of this card is that these two energies actually realize that they have, in order for them to manifest and be together and be happy and free, they have to live together coincidentally. So the rabbit and the fox is about you understanding your dark side, or understanding the shadow, or understanding your path, or understanding your past, and knowing that because of these things, it's only leading you to the right direction. because of this energy, it's helping you get to the clear indication of what you do need to be moving towards, what you do need to be embracing more of, what and who you need to be letting go or allowing yourself to be more attached to or not attached to. There's a lot of purple here, especially, you may not see it in the card here, but there's a lot of purple here that indicates a lot of intuitive work, a lot of intuitive listening, higher self, a lot of high priestess, a lot of hierophant energy, as well as the purple being in with the wealth card in the tarot. Again, there's a huge energy here of like, if you're tapping into your intuitive energies, you are going to be leading yourself down the right path, and it's not going to feel as if you're fucking up, or that you're never going to attain this abundance, or that you're never going to be financially free, or that you're never going to have some type of luxury. It's actually going to show you that you are going to have a lot of luxury. Next we have the Word. The Word is basically about you scripting, journaling, using your words, using the element of air to really manifest, to release, to bring forth new energies to your world, to your life. The Word is also about using your own intentions, by you placing positive intentions, by you working towards having more a positive insight of your life and how you want to manifest that. The Word is also you tuning into really seeing a different portal, a different version, a different world, a different aspect, if you will, of the world that you want to create for yourself. So if you're seeing yourself in a different light, or really be more abundant, right? You're seeing this through a different portal. You're seeing it through your third eye. You're seeing it. And because you're seeing that opportunity, or that opportunity to be someone different, or have a different career, or be able to really accept or have like a different form of your abundance coming in, you are wanting to really have that come to truth. And the only way that you really have that come to truth is by you using your pen to really journal this out, which would be like scripting, or is you journaling by releasing these things so that you're no longer feeling them. It's a lot of like you tapping into that intuitive energy, where you see yourself going, or what you need to let go of, and bringing forward or being in that both energy. Hopefully this makes sense to what I'm saying to y'all, but it's mostly just you're seeing a different future, and you're putting work into that. You're writing it down. You're placing the intention. You're placing the petition. You're placing your thoughts, your words into something to say, yes, this is the kind of world that I do want to have. And lastly, we do have Octopus. Octopus is literally just about you being able to multitask how you're feeling, how and what you're doing, and being intuitive to that. The octopus is a water animal. It gives me a lot of Virgo energy though, of you being like multitasking and like understanding what you need to do within your home life to like make sure that you're coming on top of what you should be doing for yourself. It's also about like taking the time to prioritize the things that you do need to get done, be more patient with yourself. Intellect is going to lead you to success. You taking a moment to really assess what you do need to do in order for you to accomplish these things is going to give you the best way for you to be moving forward. So with the energy of today's reading about what does your spiritual family want you to know right now, they want you to know right now that you have the ample opportunity. The energy for you right now is for you to attain this 10 of Pentacles. But the more you're tapping into releasing your past, understanding that you can create this type of abundance, this abundance is already yours. It's just a matter of you working towards that, you changing your mindset, you getting more clear about what you do want, tapping into that, looking at life in a fresh perspective, placing your energy into your work so that you get that same abundance back. And the more you do that, the more you're going to be successful. So lastly, I just want to shuffle these angel cards here to see what is the last message that Spirit has for you. So Spirit, what is the last message for pile number 3? Oh, that was fast. Look, the first card that came out is don't stop. Yeah, don't stop, you guys. I just heard don't stop believing. Know that, believe it. Yeah, that's all literally I'm hearing right now. You got success. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I'm pretty sure Spirit says like you guys are really going to be successful. You guys are really going to have that 10 of Pentacles. I was literally going to say you just have to listen to your intuition. You just have to listen to your intuition. It is here. Your abundance is here. You creating this thing is yours. Listen to it. I literally have been talking about this entire reading of you listening to yourself, you listening, honing in that spirituality, you tapping in. You are going to get a lot of abundance your way. There's no need to worry. My loves, you guys don't need to worry about anything. Everything's coming in for you. This is really beautiful. I was going to say one more, and Spirit says that's it. Look, bottom of the deck, you guys got, you're ready. You're ready. I don't think there's anything else to say about that. You're ready for this new change. You're ready for things to come in. You're ready for things to really be more abundant. Oh my God, as I was flipping it, I was... Wow. Can we talk about the synchronicities here? I was literally going to say you guys are going to be abundant, and that's the card that was flipped over. Wow. Family, you guys are going to be fine. Tap in, man. Tap into your intuition. Do some journaling. Get into meditation, script, view your life. You are absolutely on the right track. I'm very much proud of you. Do not give up. Your ancestors, your spiritual team is here rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. This is really beautiful energy. So please thank your higher self, your spiritual team, for guiding you to today's reading. This is going to be the end of it. If you did like this video and this reading, please give me a good thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for listening, allowing me to channel your energy, and I will catch you guys at our next video. Bye.